Hello. Now this is a setup for the transmitter side, and the setup has one light LORA transmitter, and there is a cable which is coming out of this main hooter, and this cable nothing but the detection of the AC. When we switch on this hooter, there is a one circuitry inside this which will detect the presence of the AC supply here or not. Once the supply is on, it will detect by that circuitry and it will pass to this LORA transmitter unit. And as soon as it detects the power comes to this hooter, it will tries to send the data to the receiver side. The hooter is get on here, and the connection is very simple here. There is a AC cord. If we go back side of this hooter, there is a mention there. This is our speaker wire. If you look at, there is speaker wire, and there is a power supply wire. The power supply comes from the AC. I just connect the LED bulb in a parallel with this AC. Once this AC comes, this light will glow up, and there is circuit inside that where which actually detect the AC presence, and it will go back to this LORA transmitter. So as soon as I switch on this module, you can get the presence of the light bulb and the sound, and it will also having some indication on this LORA transmitter that hooter is on or off. So for demo purpose, I'm not connecting anything receiver side. I will later demonstrate. First I complete the demonstration of this transmitter units. I just plug into this power supply. Here I can plug it, and I can make it on here. As I make it on here, so we can continue from here. I just add one external extension here. Now I connect the hooter AC wire to this extension on this side, and this is a USB charger cable used for the power up the LORAS unit. So first of all, once we switch on this LORA module, no, it will just have some the representation of the company name, and it will detect the what is the status of the hooter. Also it mentioned the hooter is off. Again, there are four switches are there. We can have the status of this switches on or off, and it will indicate on this 000, and it will show like transmitting the status of the switches as well as the hooter. The switches can be used for further any switching activity. So right now it is having only the hooter in picture. So I just make it hooter on here using this. This is setup actually. Now I power on this LORA unit, and now I switch on the hooter. Once it is AC powered on, it will detect by the internal circuitry, and it will start.
ट्रेन चल रही है.
as well
सावधान
as
क्रेन चल रही है,
as well as
सावधान क्रेन चल रही
we
है,
show the heater
सावधान
off.
क्रेन
I
चल
need
रही
to
है, सावधान क्रेन चल रही
adjust
है,
little.
सावधान क्रेन चल रही है।
So as we know, as the power comes, it will detect by the circuitry and it will pass to this LORA unit, and LORA unit detects heater is on there, and once we make it off now, there is a also the indication of the light here. Once we off the heater, light goes off. Also it will detect by this circuitry whether heater is on or off. You can do this one more time. Okay, lights is on, means heater on. I will switch off the light, means switch off the heater. It will automatically detect by this circuitry. So in this way the transmitter sides work. I will connect both the things side by side and will show the demonstration of the LoRa transmitting of the main hooter status to the receiver side. Also, I said that there are four switches. We can have the status as well, like that. Switch one, switch two, like this. So for now, we just try to connect the receiver sides and have the demonstration of the what actually doing. So, welcome back. So this is our transmitter side of hooter. This is receiver side of hooter. So I just explain the wiring diagram. This is simple. That speaker connected to this main circuitry, and also there is a AC cable going in. So for demonstration purpose, I make some circuit diagram here. So what happened? This is 230 coming in. This is the same, and there is one wire directly goes to this hooter circuitry, and one wire having this switch, that is nothing but the relay, uh, solid state relay, and this solid state relay get activated by this LoRa receiver. So this is a LoRa receiver side, and if you open it, there is a solid state relay having the wiring for that switch. Okay, and the whatever the LoRa receiver output comes, it will connect to this activation wires or site. So if you go back to this box, there is a power in, and the this is supply in, speaker out, as similar to the earlier what we seen for the transmitter side. So one wire goes to there is a AC switch. Sorry, the circuit diagram practically not properly visible, but if you look at this diagram, it is having their wiring there. Okay, so to make it power on, we need a USB charger or USB cable to charge it or supply it, and also we have the light and the speaker receiver. This is whole receiver side setup. This is our transmitter side setup. I brought the light close to this side so that we can bring two lights aside of it, so that we can see this is a once this switch is get on, means this main receiver get on, it will detect by this LoRa transmitter whether it is on or off, and similarly it will transmit to this receiver side, and proportionally it will switch on or switch off whatever the status of the main hooter. Also we can see the there is a one LCD inside this. We can also see the what we seen in the transmitter side. So make it power on. I need to one more charger. I will bring it and do in next video. Okay, thank you. So the setup is ready. I connect the USB charger to this. Ultimately it is a need a supply, so we just connect it. Any 5 volt we can use. I have the USB cable, so I just use it. So now we switch on the supply for the receiver side. As soon as we there is a welcome message from the company, and this give the status of the router and whatever the switches status of it at the transmitter side is there. Okay, so this we can see there. Now I can put the router supply on. Okay, this is supply pin, supply switch. I just on it, light will on automatically. Receiver side we get these.
सावधान ट्रेन चल रही है सावधान
I
ट्रेन
just
चल रही
make
है
it low volume. Okay, from the light we can actually see what is going on there. So you can see there is router on message there at the receiver side. Also there is router on message is there. I can switch off the router. Okay, you can see after a while LORA receives message router off. Okay, so also there is a switch is there now. I just make it off. You can also see. Okay, I also make a switch off here likewise. So I can also put the router on. Okay, so there will be hole.
ट्रेन चल रही है सावधान ट्रेन
I
चल
just
रही
make it
है
off here.
सावधान ट्रेन चल रही है सावधान ट्रेन चल रही है सावधान ट्रेन
Likewise. So for this is for the demonstration of the LORA transmitter and receiver side. So the actual range for the LORA side by side or line of sight, it is claimed at the 10 kilometer. So uh, if we put the antennas at the top or some elevated levels, so it might be helpful for the longer range. Thank you.